When it comes to car photography, what's the most cheapest yet best lens to use when it comes to taking photos of the car's interior or exterior or even the logos? Well, the answer to that is a 24 to 70 millimeter lens at a 2.8 f-stop. This right here is a all-in-one lens, making it useful for literally any type of style or angle when it comes to car photography. And let's just say I had a shoot with Bugatti or Pagani or whatever type of hyper car brand, and I was only allowed to bring like one lens in this scenario. Well, it'd definitely be 24 to 70. And the reason why is because of these 3 points I'm about to list out right now. Being able to zoom in from 24 millimeters all the way down to 7 millimeters gives you literally a range from taking wide shots to tight shots. And that's why you're able to capture some crazy environment shots like this. I realized with the 24 millimeters, I'm able to not only just capture the car, but the environment. So whether you're doing nature shots, you're out in the desert, or you're near these nice buildings, being on that 24 millimeter mark actually gives you enough space to capture the whole picture, the whole environment, and the entire car. I've definitely used the 24 millimeter mark for a variety of my environment shots. I use it with the Porsches, a couple DBX shoots from Aston Martin, maybe some Ferraris for sure, but most definitely the go-to when it comes to the environment shots. Now moving on to the second point is capturing the detail shots. So if you notice, the 24 to 70 passes the 50 millimeter range. Now the 50 millimeter range, or the lens, is mainly known for taking portrait shots. So the reason why I'm saying this is because maybe you might not want to offer just car photos, maybe you want to also offer portrait shots. Well, you can definitely do that with the 50 millimeter range. But when you're hitting that 70 millimeter range, you can do so much with it, as in taking detail shots of the interior, logos, badges, and just anything that kind of stands out to you. And to simply just execute that, literally go to your 70 millimeter range, drop your f-stop down all the way to a 2.8 or whatever the lowest it can be, and there you go, just start taking shots. Now moving on to the third one is rolling shots. Now I really don't recommend a 24 to 70 millimeter lens when it comes to rolling shots, but I've used it a couple times and it doesn't disappoint. Being at the 24 millimeter mark, like if I'm taking environment shots, right, and going 20 miles per hour and being on 1/10 of a shutter speed, can actually capture some crisp shots. I did it with the Porsche Taycan, I did it with a couple other cars, but I mainly recommend getting a 35 millimeter prime lens or a 16 to 35 millimeter lens at a 2.8 f-stop, or if you can go lower, that'd be pretty cool too. So overall, you're able to capture the environment, you're able to get some nice detail shots, and you're able to get away with some rolling shots. Now, I've used the 24 to 70 millimeter lens since the beginning of my car photography career, and I have yet to have any complaints or any other desires of moving to other lenses. Now, yes, I do have other lenses, but like I said, this is my go-to when it comes to car photography. Other lenses may give you a better depth of field, or some macro or micro lenses can also have some better views in certain areas such as detail shots or exterior shots. But if you have $15,000 to just throw it on lenses, go ahead, go get your different type of lenses. But if you're cheap like me and you don't like spending a lot of money, if you're not following us on Instagram, go ahead and check that out at Velv Auto. Links in the description down below. We post daily tips when it comes to car photography. We give out our camera settings. We give out our ideas when it comes to taking shots at these moments, whether it's night shots, whether it's night shots, day shots, all that stuff. We just give our input on what we do to capture that shot we're showing. Other than that, it's Daniel from Velv Auto, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. Alright, who threw that ball? Oh!